Hi, hello. Today, once again, multiple choice sentences. Your task is just to choose the correct option. Okay? Ready? So let's learn together. Before I show you the first answer, some additional information. Keen on. Keen on means to like somebody or something very much. For instance, she's keen on basketball. It means that she likes basketball very much. They are keen on running. It means, obviously, they like running. Okay? In our first sentence, we have words nor and neither. When we agree with the negative statements, we use these words. Okay? So let's study the examples. They are not hungry, and we respond to this with nor am I or neither am I. And the answer obviously means I am not hungry. One more. He's not from France, nor are we, neither are we. Well, when we analyze the first sentence, the correct answer obviously is A. But I want to show you some more examples. Okay? Let's study. If we change the main verb, we need to change the auxiliary verb as well. So, I don't like pizza, nor do I, neither do I. And the same pattern, she doesn't eat meat, nor do we, neither do we. Okay, let's have a look at two more sentences. I haven't taken an exam yet. And response, nor have I, neither have I. And by analogy, she hasn't read this book, nor have we, neither have we. And one more thing. The answer is not correct because the order of the words is wrong. It should be me neither. Sentence number 2. Ready? So let's look. The correct answer is B. This sentence is a typical third conditional sentence. A third conditional sentence describes an unreal or imaginary situation, but in the past, obviously. And just a short reminder about the third conditional. It has two parts, obviously. Would have and the past participle, I mean the third form of the verb, is used in the result clause. For instance, would have taken, would have watched. And a past perfect is used after if. Had seen or had liked, for instance. We can also use modal verbs, might and could, and then have and past participle, obviously, in this kind of sentences. And then we describe something which is possible rather than definite. I might have come if I had known about the party. Sentence number 3. The correct answer is D, barely. Some additional information. Barely and hardly, they are synonyms, okay? And they mean almost nothing, and they can also mean that something almost doesn't happen, or that something is possible, but only with difficulty. Let's study the examples. She can barely walk, it was barely visible, we had barely enough to pay him. Sentence number 4. Ready? Let's check. The correct answer is either. Either is used in negative sentences instead of to or also. Compare. I like dogs and I like cats too. With negative, I don't like dogs and I don't like cats either. And the last sentence. Ready? So let's check. The correct answer is C. When we were kids, our parents would often take us to museums and art galleries. But why C is the correct answer? Let's analyze some examples to find out. Compare. I used to ride a bike and I would ride a bike. When the context is clear that we're talking about the past, these sentences just mean the same. Okay? Two more. He used to read books and he would read books. They mean the same. That some time ago he read books, but now he doesn't do it. There is a small difference between used to and would in the past, because used to describes past habits or states and obviously suggests that they are no longer true, but would describes a person's typical activities in the past. It can be used only to describe repeated actions, so it never describes states. There's only one option with some verbs. For instance, I used to live in Australia. He used to like his job. Would cannot be used in those sentences. Because some verbs, like for instance, or love, or hate, or have, or be, are stative verbs, which means that they describe a state rather than an action. Okay? And one more thing, if your choice was D, unfortunately it's not correct. The sentences in the box do not mean the same, but I will talk more about it in the 4th episode. Okay? So, bye for now, and thanks for watching.